Most of the food we eat contains carbohydrates. They include sugar and starches, which provide our body with energy, and fiber, which is vital for a healthy digestive system. Carbohydrate molecules are made up of a carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen atoms, often in the form of hexagonal or pentagonal rings. If the rings are in ones or twos, they are sugars, but if the rings combine into a branch-on-branch chain, they become starches and other complex carbohydrates. Very long indigestible chains make up dietary fiber. In the body, sugars and starches are converted into the sugar glucose, our body's primary source of energy. There are several types of carbohydrates that can be classified in different ways. The most common way to classify carbohydrates is by using the terms simple and complex. The simple carbohydrates are made up of only one or two sugar molecules linked together, where complex carbohydrates are composed of longer and more complex chains of sugars. When we eat carbohydrates, our digestive tract breaks them down into sugars, which are absorbed into the blood. Glucose is used directly by our various organs and muscles as a source of energy. Fructose, a simple fruit sugar that bonds with glucose to make table sugar, can only be processed by the liver. People with high fructose diets are at higher risk of type 2 diabetes, possibly because fructose is more likely to be converted into fat. The complex carbohydrates found in foods are starches and fiber. Glycogen is the storage form of carbohydrates in the body and is considered a complex carbohydrate because of its similarity in structure to starch. Complex carbohydrates are composed of many sugar molecules linked in often very long and complicated carbon chains. Unrefined starches, these are found in foods including whole grain bread, cereals, and beans. They are broken down slowly, releasing energy over a long period of time. They are also a good source of fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Refined starches, only the simpler, more easily digested starches are found in refined carbohydrates such as white flour and white rice. They break down easily in the body, giving a quick energy rush, but don't keep you full for long. Glycogen is found to only a limited extent in meats and not at all in the plants. For this reason, food is not a significant source of glycogen. Glycogen performs an important role in the body, however, it stores glucose for future use. Glycogen is made of many glucose molecules linked together in highly branched chains. When the hormonal message release energy arrives at the liver or muscle cell, enzymes respond by attacking the many branches of glycogen simultaneously, making a surge of glucose available. As previously discussed, carbohydrates are stored in the body as glycogen. Unfortunately, compared with fats, the other major source of energy in the body, very little glycogen is stored. The body may be able to store a total of only 400 to 600 grams of carbohydrates in the liver and muscle. Long-chain starchy carbohydrates need to be broken down into sugars to be absorbed. Digestion begins in the mouth and continues into the small intestine, where the sugars pass into the bloodstream. If we eat more carbohydrates than we need to use immediately, the liver stores the excess of as glycogen. When blood sugar levels drop, the stored glycogen is converted back into glucose to be used by the body. Glucose is the easiest and most efficient fuel for the body. Chemical reactions in our cells convert glucose or other molecules, if glucose isn't available, into molecules that release energy. Once the liver's glycogen stores are full, excess glucose is converted into fat and stored around the body to be used as fuel later if food becomes scarce. Thank you for watching and hope you enjoyed it.